Welcome to week 10 and exam number 2. As we said last week, same format as exam number 1. Again, multiple choice, which will be choose the best answer out of a list of multiple choices. Multiple selection, ask you a question and select all the answers that apply. And true-false. Self-explanatory there. Do your best. You will be able to, or the test will cover everything we've covered between between exam 1 and now. So it's not technically a cumulative exam. Yay! All right. So just keep that in mind. Everything between exam 1 and exam 2 is on the table, particularly everything in the book chapters. So go ahead and hopefully study up before you take the test. And let me know if you have any questions concerning that topic or those topics. All right, this week we're talking about making mistakes. Making mistakes again. As I said earlier this semester, we had 2 weeks. We're going to be talking about that. This is the second week, but we're going to be approaching it slightly differently. Earlier this semester, we talked about how to build authenticity and approach the topic with honesty and transparency. This week, we're talking about leveraging your mistakes. And this takes a different tact or different approach. Now, your book chapter mentions briefly that many businesses have a real difficulty. These days, it's almost impossible to say I made a mistake. Just the words like I'm sorry are sometimes very difficult for a business to do. But businesses that do this sometimes reap tremendous benefits. There are cases that go back decades of businesses that did eat the cost of admitting their mistakes, but then came back in a tremendously successful way. Tylenol is an example of this, and I can let you look this up on your own. But in short, there was a medical scare or a scare with a batch of their products. They admitted there was a mistake, killed an entire batch that had gone out to stores, pulled them all off the shelf, ate millions of dollars worth of products, the cost of products. Their company lost this revenue, but what they told consumers is, we care, we value you and your health. And when they did relaunch, the consumer believed that the company had their best interest at heart. And it all came with saying, we made a mistake. We own this. Other companies have gotten themselves in trouble over the years by not admitting this. So we're going to be taking a look at this week. Read chapter 16, where the book talks about this and how to leverage the mistakes that you make, and how to potentially handle this in the best way possible. I've given you a link to 6 brands that have done it right and how they got it right. I believe Tylenol is one of those. I've also given you an example of a particular issue that American Red Cross had at one point. It's a funny story, but they handled a mistake wonderfully via social media. So you can read over that. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please let me know. And we're closing in on the end of the semester. So I'll see you in week 11.